Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the most difficult trading card games to get into, unless you know where to begin. Starting from absolutely nothing and a budget of £40 per week, we set out on a fresh journey to climb our way to the top tables of competitive play. To make the journey even harder, there's going to be a series of obstacles in our way. Not only are we restricted to sealed official product, but certain items like structure decks and Dual Devastator are off limits and locked behind a number of challenges. Join us as we prove ourselves to be a true duelist and turn this into a competitive monster. You're watching Yu-Gi-Oh! From scratch, Challenge Mode. Well, today our deck hits the £200 mark. Welcome to episode 5. In the last episode, we were finally able to incorporate a structure deck into the strategy. We also introduced our rivals to the series, and we lost a whole lot of duels. But progress was made. In Season 1, every 5 episodes, we'd sneak a peek at the collection binder at the end, so we're going to bring that back, and we're also going to be competing in our first actual locals today, which also happens to be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Day event, courtesy of Andrew Price. I would say hopefully we can earn ourselves that beautiful Hulky Fibrax mat, but we both know that's absolutely not going to happen. Before we do get into all that though, we got to give out our big thanks to Stunyolink, Hector Sabat, Connor, and Use Me Papa John. All these guys have helped make this series possible by making a contribution through either Patreon or YouTube channel memberships. There's a couple of benefits on offer there, so if you want to make your own contribution, links are as always in the description. Now, as you know from episode 1, the deck I initially wanted to try and build was Dogmatika Cyber Dragons. I think judging by the direction we're going in now, it would be a very poor choice to just do a 180 and follow through with the Cyber Dragons. So yeah, we're going to be going for the more meta-relevant choice of some kind of hybrid between Dogma, Zoo, Melffy, and Tri-Brigade. It's also just best for the YugiTube scene in general because a couple of other big creators have shown a little bit of interest in sealed-only Cyber Dragons. But anyway, today we're going to try and focus on the consistency of our deck. Cruel Will has been putting in a lot of work for our deck when we can pull it off, but outside of that, running 7 cards that just do absolutely nothing individually, providing no synergies for us, just isn't worth it if we can find something to replace it with. Even just the one Ecclesia would be incredible for us because we have the 2 add-in as well that just floats into Ecclesia, and maybe some like Zoodiac cards as well, more main deck monsters, so we can get Dryden out more reliably. The potential for our deck is there, we just need the luck to go alongside it. So, you know what to do, give us a luck point. That means like the video, idiot! And subscribe. Alright, here we go, back at it again with another £40. Although we haven't spent the £40. The £1.50 is apparently back. And the last time we had £1.50 change, we actually pulled the Triple Tactics Talent and the Nadir Servant. So hopefully the luck continues. Hopefully it is a lucky £1.50, I guess, and we get cracked pulls once again. So here we have the third Kaibatin 2017 to complete our playset of Pot of Desires and get another Entis and hopefully pull some more Zoodiac stuff. We can get Cosmic Cyclone, Drowning Mirror Force in here as well. This actually cost us £18.50 this time, so it is actually a little bit expensive, but I do want to finish that playset of Pot of Desires. Also, we'll be getting our third Blue Eyes, so maybe we can get Blue Eyes Ultimate in the future. And also, after last week's like dreadful performance, I really feel like we need to get an Ecclesia or something to make our Dogmatika plays more consistent. So we have 8 packs of Rise of the Duelist here. If we get 1 Ecclesia, then we can play our 2 add-in, and then add-in can float into Ecclesia. So theoretically, we have like 4 Ecclesias if we count Nadir Servant as well. So yeah, that's a plan for today. I would even just be super happy to get a Fleur-de-Lis. I know it's pronounced Fleur-de-Lis, but we're saying Fleur-de-Lis because it sounds better. That would combo really nicely with all of our Theos and add-ins. Fallen of Albaz would be quite nice as well, because that gives us an out to Dragoon. Assuming we pull, like, Titaniclad as well, for example. Alright, so, let's get into it. I'll just pull out these promos and start off with Rise of the Duelist. So we now own all 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons in the world. Very nice. Proxy Dragon, our third Pot of Desires, and maybe our third Entis as well if we do want to put that in there for the grind, because I feel like our extra deck could still be a little bit more optimized. 3 packs of 2017 Megatin, but we will start off with Rise of the Duelist. And get a Starlight Ecclesia. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, we have Mogis, Nergal, Theo, Reset. Oh! Oh my god, that's like 3 episodes in a row we've started off with something that's not a super rare. Fallen of Albaz, We can use this in combination with things like, what was it, the field spell or Dogmatika Encounter or something. You can like revive it from the graveyard. Probably not going to be too great unless we get Titaniclad. But hey, I'll take it. It can definitely be useful in the future, so very nice. Twinkle Little Star, another Punishment, Playhouse, and Dragon Circle. We are just speeding through the commons today because with us going to Remote Duel Locals, I feel like the gameplay section is going to be really long, so we don't want to spend too long here as well. Right, Pony, Patan, Galloping Gaia on his horse, Dogmatika Nexus. Oh my god! What is going on? Dude! I mean, Ice Dragon's Prison, I will definitely take that. It's an amazing card. Oh my god. A secret, then an ultra. Jeez. Okay. The £1.50, man. The £1.50. Twinkle Little Star, Torrential Tribute, Repair, and Jackhammer. Oh god. Okay, let's keep this up. Let's get another ultra. And another secret. Astolfo. Machina, Scythe, we got Diameter, and Ancient Warriors Oath, Double Dragon Lords. Does require an Ancient Warriors monster, a Wind Ancient Warriors monster, actually, so we definitely can't play that. Another Punishment, Twinkle Little Star, Repair, and East by South wins. Alright, we'll go one more Rise of the Duelist, and then we will begin on the Mega Tin. What do we have? Galloping Gaia on his horse, Vespacito once again, we've got like 4 of these now. Fenny, Thunderhand, and Revenge Rally. Awful cards. Didn't even make it into the episode 1 deck. Card captors, we got Spiral Fusion, Twinkle Little Star, and Little Star. Alright, so the set list for Megatins are always so huge that it's very unlikely to actually get what you want. We did get lucky in episode 1 and, what was it, 2 or I think it was 2 that we pulled the Totally Awesome, but that was a little bit underwhelming in the end. But anyway, here we have Metalfoe's Counter, Scapegoat. Very nice. Performapal, Scale 2, Earth Beast. No battle damage. Probably not very useful, but it's always nice to beef up our Performapal collection. Angel Trumpeter, yo! Adamancipators, let's go! We have Dynamist Spinos, Wrecker Panda, once again, Shiranui Sun Saga. Wow, these cards look familiar. Yay! Nice! Zoodiac Whiptail, there we go, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, we need that. Oh my god, what a pack! What an absolute pack, dude. Oh, yes! This opening. Yo, and Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon is actually really nice. We could maybe summon this if we get like Dragon's Mirror out of maximum gold, I guess. So that could definitely be a challenge. But, yo, oh my god, we take those. We absolutely take those. We've got Cyber, Tutubon, Sprite's Blessing, another Imperm. So that's a side deck option, most likely, because I think we can maybe go first now if we take all of our traps and Zoodiacs into consideration. We've got a Jewelry Box and Bunnyblast. Yo, that was an absolute stacked Zoodiac pack. Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm happy already. Super happy. Alright, Melffy Pony, we got Diameter, Infernoble Knight, Captain Roland, Nexus, and Arsenal Falcon. 2 level 7s. Dice, dice, tag, discharge, and hide and seek. Keeping up with the rise here. We have another Dolphin, Melffy Mommy, Red Potato Man, Cruel Whale, and Megalanica. We got Umi. The Dark, Hot Claire, Repair, and Windy. Alright, 2017 Megatins. How many more Zoodiac cards can we get out of here? The set's so big, remember, it's very unlikely. So that was actually insane. We got Train, yo, Choo Choo, Performapal Inflator Tapper. It's like a piggy bank or something. Okay. Ryu Okami. Interesting. Metalfoe's Orichalc. We got Metalfoe's Stealing. Scale 8. Very nice. Finite cards. Metalfoe's Crimsonite. Okay. Toon Dark Magician.
Ah, you got me.
Sure. Dragon Spirit of White. Again, we already have that. And Zoodiac Broadbull. It's banned, right? I mean, come on. December ban list? Maybe. Maybe. This tin, though, man. What's with all the Zoodiacs? Alright, Beginning of Heaven and Earth, Double Cypher, Shinobird Power Spot, Cyframe Accelerator, Crystron Rosenix, and another Cypher Tutubon. Alright, Rise of the Duelists. What do we have? We have Indulged Dark Lord, Claptrap, Capricious Dark Lord, Astolfo, and Did a Dog. Very cool. East by South Winds, Melffy Tag, Playhouse, and Dogmatika Punishment. It just reminds me of Oliver. Alright, let's end on a Rise of the Duelists. And then round it off with another Whiptail. Here we have our 97th Cruel Whale. We have a Claptrap Dragoon Lamp, Invernobonitis Dolpho, and Melffy of the Forest. Bro, almost every pool we've had today is actually really nice. Generic 2 level 2 monsters, so we can actually use paleo traps to make this as well. Unbelievable that we got the ultra before we pulled any of our other puppies or catties, but you know, we take those. I don't think we'll be using it just yet. We do need more puppies and, you know, Melffy cards, but hey, I can't believe, oh my god, this is going very, very nicely. Man, locals is not going to be a disaster, I would say. I might speak too soon though. Alright, Black Dragon Ninja, Dynamist Ankylos, we got another Carrot Man, Rise to Full Height. Yo, Iron Giant. Got Magician's Robe, Fusion, Parasite. Okay, it's like Parasite maybe? I don't know. We got the Phantom Knights Rank Up Magic Launch. Let's just yoink Farfa's deck, shall we? White Stone of Ancients, this can summon Blue Eyes from the deck. Okay, interesting. And Dimensional Barrier, Secret Rare. Oh my god, okay, this is actually really, really good. Oh my... Bro, dude, our deck is so much better now. We got Cristrons, we got Crow, another Hulky Fibrax, Ignites Unite, Cypher Spectrum, and Mare for when we make Yazzie. Would you look at this? We didn't actually get any other Zoodiac extra deck monsters. It's literally still just like one into the Trident, which is actually kind of unfortunate thinking about it now, but a little bit of extra consistency never hurt no one. All right, man, let's go improve our deck then. My god, I feel like a proud papa right now. Look at that! Our little dumbass baby just took its first steps out of the bin and can now maybe hold its shit together. We've cut her back down to 40, and now that our pink rectangles are actually decent, we've made the transition to a going first deck. Just a couple of lucky weeks now, and the wins will come flooding in. Looking at our challenges, we pulled Albaz, which finishes up our core set secret challenge for Dual Devastator, and going back to episode 4, you guys smashed the luck points out of the park on that one, instantly completing the luck point challenge, so lots of progress. Now, it might still be a bit early for our deck, but we're diving in at the deep end regardless. Let's go to locals. Oh yeah. "17 players entered into today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Day locals, meaning 5 rounds of Swiss. Round 1 here, we're up against Chandler, and we do win the die roll, getting to go first. Alright, I'll go first. Good luck. Have fun. I will normal summon Zoodiac Bunnyblast. I'll overlay it to Trident though. Set 1. Activate Theo to special summon from hand as well. And that's all I got for you. Not the best of going first boards, but we do essentially have 2 interruptions on the field, and Chandler is playing Phantom Knights. He starts his turn by normal summoning a Marauding Captain, activating its effect as Chainlink 1 and Kagamucha Knight as Chainlink 2, and we flip Floodgate Trap Hole as Chainlink 3. Both effects will still resolve, and he ends up with 2 Kagamucha Knights on the field. On resolution, I suppose now is the best time to do it so you don't get an overlay. I'll activate Trident and target either or of the Kagamucha Knight, just destroy one of them. By hitting all of his starting plays and preventing him from getting to a Cherubini or an Xyz monster, Chandler is forced to pass turn. Unfortunately, with our deck, there's not a whole lot we can do to capitalize on situations like this, but we can overlay into the Vespacito, which has piercing damage, and Kagamucha Knight has 0 defense. Theo clears the captain, we set 1 more back row in main phase 2, and pass it back over to Chandler, where he once again normal summons a Marauding Captain. Activating its effect, he summons Gamma from the hand, and scoops. What did he scoop? Game 2, Chandler's most likely going to go first, and we all know how well our deck does going second against combo decks. Normal summoning an Ancient Cloak and special summoning a Psychic Tracker is going to get to Cherubini and essentially full combo because we literally have no means of interruption in our deck whatsoever. Double Fogblade, an extra deck lock, and an Evil Swarm Nightmare. It's not the craziest of boards, but Yeah, that's gonna be enough to deal with us. I do at least try to do some things. I start by special summoning Theo to the field, which instantly gets Book of Moon. I then set one monster and summon Puppy in the end phase, although the Puppy isn't going to do anything because I opened both the Garnets. So a very sad game 2, but hopefully we can make game 3 go the same way as game 1. We're going to start things off here by firing off a Foolish Burial to be met with no response. So we're going to dump Wendi here, and I usually either set Beast or Hedgehog, really depending on my hand. In this option, I do choose to go for Beast. Alongside it, we throw down 2 face downs, a Summon Gate and a Floodgate Trap Hole, which is hopefully going to stop his normal summon on the next turn. Passing it over, Chandler goes through his phases. Draw phase, yup. Standby phase, yup. Main phase, yup. Battle phase, oh fuck. Evenly matched. And to make things even worse, he only has 1 copy of Evenly Matched in the deck. I think it's fairly obvious what card we want to keep. I banish my Beast and my Summon Gate face down, and we keep the Floodgate Trap Hole for his normal summon. Or, that was the plan. At least Cosmic Cyclone deals with that, and we have nothing. This is fine. Everything is sometimes these children's card games get you real mad. But you can now express your rage at getting sacked one too many times in the form of our new merch design. The RevzCards Fist. In store now, link in the description. Round 2, we're up against Greenie on the cubes. We lose the die roll, but we are made to go first, and our hand is pretty nasty. Starting off with the Pot of Desires, we're able to draw 2 cards, and then fire off a Nadir Servant, dumping Apkallone to search for Theo. Apkallone is going to search for Schism, and we're going to discard a Beast, getting us a draw. Setting 3 back row and a monster, we have a Winda set up with plenty of interruption. It's looking good. We also opened both our Garnets. Again, Greenie starts by shotgunning the Pancratops and activating its effect right off the bat, targeting, unfortunately, our Schism. So we have to chain that to the effect and put out Winda prematurely. And then, after losing to a 1-of Evenly Matched in the last round,
I will activate Mystic Man.
Haha, link in the description. Greenie was also only running the 1 copy of Mystic Mine in her deck. We do main a copy of Illinoides if it does come to a deck out, but we see Crimson Nova hit the field and Cubic Karma is activated. I throw the game here due to a miscommunication on my part because I do have Punishment set and I could just chain it to the Karma to get rid of the Crimson Nova. I was under the impression that Cubic Karma sends for cost, but it doesn't, and because I had okayed the send, the attack gain came after it, and I no longer had a target that was beefy enough in my extra deck for punishment. Smacking over Winda puts us on the cubic clock because Crimson Nova burns both players for 3,000 in the end phase, and we don't have an out for it.
I will pass my turn.
Set 1. Pass turn there.
And to the end phase?
The end phase. Yeah. Oh yeah, shit. Just so we're clear, I hate cubics. Game 2, we're going first, and once again have a banger of a hand, starting off with a Pot of Desires. Drawing our 2, we then move on to normal summon a Zoodiac Thoroughblade, not activating its effect, and overlaying for Trident. Nadir Servant comes next, literally with the exact same play from game 1, so we dump Apkallone to search for Theo, Apkallone searches Schism, and we discard a Beast, getting another draw. Setting 3 back row and summoning Theo, we once again have a very nice board with a Winda setup and multiple interruptions. The only real issue is that our interruptions aren't negates, and cubics mostly operate in the graveyard, so there's never really anything meaningful to hit. We do flip Schism on a Decode Talker to get rid of it, but after wasting a Trident pop under Unification Protection, we get 1 punched by Crimson Nova, followed by Karma and Wave. Round 3, we win the die roll, and we are going first against Numeron Eldritch. Playing a locals was a terrible idea this early on. Good luck, have fun. Right. Oh my god. Oh my god! I've seen those 2 cards every game. Oh, that's so sad. Alright, set 1, set 2. Jesus, dude. I'll just pass turn on that. Wow! Yep, not only have we once again opened both of our Melffy Garnets, we've also, once again, been hit by a 1-of. Literally everything that can go wrong is going wrong. This is an absolute disaster, man. And we see Numeron Wall come down, so Zexal comes out. Not that we really care about Zexal because we top deck a Bunnyblast, which is going to get Trident on the field, which can just pop it on our opponent's turn. But from there, we have no steam, and there's nothing to prevent us getting OTK'd by Gustav Max into Liebe. So that's a fat 2k into a Liebe is all you need. Game 2, we normal summon a Bunnyblast and overlay into Trident before activating the Nadir Servant, which gets hit with an Ash Blossom. From there, we just equip Trident with Dogmatikacism, set 1 back row, and pass turn. Oh my god, really? Nah, I'm fed up now. Obviously, we just get smashed from there. Round 4, we ended up with the bye. And round 5, we played against Pure Zoo and lost 2-0. So, unsurprisingly, not a very good record in a competitive locals because a lot of people were fighting for the Halki Fibrax stuff. We got very unlucky constantly opening our garnets and getting sacked by one-obs, but our deck actually felt really pretty strong, honestly. We'll be able to showcase it a lot better in the next episode with a more casual environment, and I had to keep the gameplay short in this one because it just didn't really look very visually appealing. Looking on the bright side of things, we earned ourselves an OTS pack, which should arrive for next episode, so look forward to that. For now, let's go look at our collection binder. Alright, here we go. The binder so far, this is obviously going to be pretty short, but looking at the first page, we have the Blue Eyes page. This just looks gorgeous. We have a lot of really nice secrets in here, and then you get to the Armageddon stuff, and Jesus, that was a terrible Battles of Legend. But yeah, altogether on product, we have spent a total of £198.50, and the total value of our collection, including our deck, comes to round about £275, so we're plus like crazy. Speaking about the deck, while testing, I have found that we really should be playing a copy of Shekinaga because we struggle to get the Dark in the graveyard to make Wind alive most of the time, so we probably want to put in like Armageddon and Squamata as well. We'll definitely do that in the next episode, but going forward, I'm really not 100% sure what I want to open because we definitely need more Zoodiac cards, but it's kind of worthless without Chakanine, which is hard to get, and Zeus, which is also hard to get. We absolutely need to get our hands on a copy of Ecclesia and Fleur de Lis though. That's probably the top priority right now. I'm sure we'll figure it out, but if you do have any thoughts on that, then let me know in the comments because I'll take all the help I can get. Anyway, that's going to round up this episode. I know it's a short one, but either way, thank you so much for watching to this point. Stay tuned for next episode where we get our OTS pack and we face off against our other rival, Distant Coder, finally. Subscribe to see that as soon as it comes out, and I'll see you then. See ya.
Slow down. Fireplace, do you